then I'm glad that you're giving us the right answer, but unfortunately, your actions kind of tell a different story. Earlier this year, you granted the ranks of the FBI's Domestic Terrorism Operations Section. This is the section of the FBI that is most directly responsible for addressing political violence in our country. So, Mr. Patel, and it isn't just the Domestic Terrorism Operations Section. Under your watch, agents are fully diverting their attention to these anti-immigrant and city takeover operations, leaving our children vulnerable to dangerous networks of online predators, both domestic and international.
What is it? Are we failing? If we're failing, how are we arresting 23,000 violent felons?
In a tense congressional hearing, FBI Director Kash Patel faced sharp criticism from a Georgia congresswoman over a surge in politically motivated violence and domestic terror attacks across the country. The lawmaker accused Patel of weakening the FBI's Domestic Terrorism Operations Section, firing veteran agents, and diverting resources from counterterrorism and child protection to immigration enforcement and traffic stops. She claimed Patel's leadership has left Americans less safe and politicized the Bureau. Patel fired back, calling the accusations false and defending the FBI's record, citing 23,000 violent felons arrested, 1,500 child predators imprisoned, and 300 human trafficking networks dismantled under his watch. He insisted the Bureau is kicking ass for America, crediting agents for historic results despite political criticism. The exchange underscored growing political tension over how the FBI...
It's back. The gentlelady from Georgia is recognized.
Thank you, Chairman, and thank you for coming in today, Mr. Patel. In the past few months, the country has experienced a string of horrific, high-profile attacks that have been motivated by racial hatred or political ideology. A shooter attacked the CDC headquarters, firing hundreds of rounds and killing a police officer. An arsonist set fire to the Pennsylvania governor, Josh Shapiro's residence, with the governor and his family actually inside. Minnesota House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband were assassinated earlier this year. Clark and Charlie Kirk was murdered last week. Bomb threats have been made against HBCUs and the DNC, and just the list goes on and on. I only have just a few minutes today, so I don't want to take a lot of time to go into all the countless and devastating violent crimes and incidents that have happened at our schools or on our streets and in our communities that have just been happening all year long. Mr. Patel, just yes or no, is this type of political violence ever acceptable in your eyes?
No.